Hey guys, Coach Rach here. This podcast is intended to inspire, educate, and support you on your health and fitness journey. I am not a medical doctor and cannot give any professional medical advice. If you are suffering from any kind of medical condition, whether it's mental or physical, please seek help from a qualified health practitioner. Welcome to the Diet Starts Never podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Nigro, aka Coach Rach. This podcast will teach you how to live your healthiest life in and out of the gym and put yourself first again. Oh, and we get long-lasting results here. I've made it my mission to help my clients ditch the diet mentality and heal their relationship with food and themselves. After transforming hundreds of bodies and minds, it's your turn. Are you ready? Welcome back, everybody. Today's episode we are jumping right into because I want to bring it short and sweet for you guys. So just like all other aspects on your health and fitness journey, I want you to understand the science behind something, why something is important, and how it's going to positively affect your life. When you know more about the topic, something that might be a little bit more hard for you to do consistently or accomplish, you're more likely to hold yourself accountable or follow through with it. So today we are going to be talking about sleep. And I know I have touched on the importance of sleep on so many other episodes, so many other times, but it's time to devote an entire episode to it so you can really understand why it's your number one priority. When living a fast-paced life, a busy life, I can totally understand why 7 to 9 hours of sleep can kind of feel counterproductive, but it's quite the opposite of that. Adequate sleep is important for everyone, whether you're an athlete, sedentary, working towards a fat loss goal or a muscle gain goal, or if you're just trying to be healthy. Sleep is your baseline. How can you ask your body to make a change if it's not even being given what it needs to live and function properly? So if you're experiencing any negative biofeedback signs, remember your biofeedback is basically how your body speaks to you. Negative biofeedback can be feeling exhausted. Obviously, that's a symptom of lack of sleep. Feeling bloated, feeling anxious for no reason, feeling overly stressed. I can almost guarantee consistent sleep can support it. So people with a sleep deficiency have a greater risk of heart disease, kidney disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, stroke, obesity, worsened gastrointestinal symptoms, so like bloated, constipation, diarrhea, things like that, anxiety, depression, irritability, reduced memory processing skills, reduced decision making skills, learning, focus, struggles, increased poor emotional and behavioral control. Those all sound miserable, right? In addition, chronic exhaustion, chronic lack of sleep have a whole other list of symptoms or diseases rather. You can be 5 times more likely to develop depression just from lack of sleep. Lethargy, of course, lack of recovery, a weakened immune system, lowered NEAT, which is your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, mental fog, and of course, increased hunger. It's incredible what a good night's rest can do, but it's also incredible what a poor night's rest can do. I don't know about you guys, but I do not function when I am tired. I want to give you guys the benefits of sleep also so that you know what to look out for, how you should be feeling from getting a good night's rest. That's mental clarity, increased recovery, improved mood, improved memory. It promotes detoxing because the body removes toxic molecules from the brain in the third and fourth stages of sleep, which we'll get into. Increased heart health, insulin sensitivity resets, cell recovery, which lowers inflammation, lowers stress, and consolidation, which is when the mind strengthens memories or skills that are created or learned while awake for better memory and recall. So if you're having any of these, I guess, opposite symptoms, I can bet you're not getting enough sleep. If you're somebody who trains in the gym and aren't giving your body time to rest and recover, you're not going to see results. In addition, maybe you work a physical job, you walk a lot of steps, you do something that wears a physical toll on your body. Sleep is what fixes that. So just to give you a couple of examples, sleeping promotes cardiovascular health by allowing the heart to rest and cells tissue to repair themselves. The majority of muscle tissue repair and growth occurs during sleep. Our bodies release a growth hormone during sleep cycles, which is released in our light sleep. And then growth hormone regulates protein anabolism and muscle tissue repair, which is how we heal that muscle we work so hard to build. During sleep, your body produces cytokines, which are important hormones for the immune system. These hormones can prevent illnesses. And let's just bonus, increased quality and quantity of sleep has been shown to improve athletic performance. So if you want to be a badass in the gym, you've got to get rested. Let's go over the basics of sleep. I want you to understand what's going on in your body. The human sleep wake cycle is dictated by a roughly 24-hour biological clock. It's called the circadian rhythm. In addition to making us sleepy at night, the circadian rhythm affects digestion, hormone secretion, body temperature, and hunger. When this cycle is disrupted by shift work, travel, childcare, daylight savings, or any number of factors, present in this modern world, many systems in the body can become dysregulated. It also controls the nocturnal release of essential hormones for normal body function. These hormones are adrenocorticotropic hormone, prolactin, melatonin, or norepinephrine. So having a consistent sleep schedule is what regulates circadian rhythm, as well as exposure to light first thing in the morning and darkness in the evening. Throughout the night, we go through 4 different sleep stages. The 4 stages are NREM stage 1, which is non-rapid eye movement, which is basically falling asleep. NREM stage 2 is light sleep. NREM stage 3, which is known as slow wave sleep. And then finally, we have REM, your rapid eye movement, which is your deep sleep/dream state. During an average night, the body will go through these stages 4 to 6 times, spending about 90 minutes in each state. So like I kind of already told you guys, each state plays a different role in your body. So how many hours of sleep should you be getting? According to the National Sleep Foundation, young adults aged 18 to 64 years should receive 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Women, it's encouraged to receive 8 to 9 hours of sleep, and older adults 65 years and older should receive about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So I know a lot of us are here because we are on a fat loss journey, and I want you to understand how not getting enough sleep will hinder your results. So we have the hypothalamic pituitary functions, including those that influence in eating, energy balance, and metabolism. They're strongly tied to circadian rhythms and highly integrated with the sleep regulatory process. So this means that the disruption of the circadian rhythm can have really important metabolic effects. When you sleep, your satiety promoting hormone leptin will increase and appetite promoting hormone ghrelin will decrease. This tells your brain that you have plenty of energy to meet your needs. However, when you are sleep deprived, your leptin will decrease, which signals to your brain that you don't have enough energy for your needs, and your ghrelin levels can increase, making you feel hungrier, which of course will lead to an increased caloric intake. And then you're going to be craving more sugar, right? Sleep deprivation, like I said, leads to that increase in ghrelin, which is going to stimulate appetite and hunger. And then it can also lead to that decrease in leptin, which means we can feel hungry and have a larger appetite. Your body's going to be asking you for something sugary to give you that quick boost in energy. And then you're going to want to eat higher volume portions, bigger portions at your meals because you don't have enough energy, which is normal. You kind of need the support from extra food during that time. You're going to improve that circadian rhythm, and then it's going to improve everything in your life. Sleep is the focus of everything. It is so important. You're not going to get anywhere when you're tired. It's that simple. All right, so my recommendations to get good sleep: do not exceed 300 milligrams of caffeine every day, and stop drinking it by 2 p.m. If you do have to have caffeine later in the afternoon, give yourself that placebo and make it a decaf. I suggest limiting fluid within 2 hours of bed so that you can sleep more soundly and get up less throughout the night. So if you're drinking a gallon a day, stop drinking it. Be done by 7 p.m. Creating a bedtime routine is so important. It's going to help give your body that signal that it's time to unwind. Like I said, keep bedtime and wake time similar every day. Habituating your mind and body to the same cycle of events each evening can help you fall asleep faster. So if, for example, you're drinking a sleepy time tea, your brain's going to associate that with bed and get you going. or your bedtime routine rather, and get you winding down. I suggest keeping your bedroom quiet for sleep or using a sound soother. Turn off TVs, radios, phones, etc. For me, even like I know I'm very sensitive to light before bed, so I will try not to go on my phone. I will try not to have the TV on. Every now and again we'll be a little naughty and go to and watch a movie before bed, but it affects how you sleep through the night. Even taking it a step further, if you feel like you're somebody who's sensitive to EMFs, electromagnetic frequencies, unplugging your routers at night, unplugging your cable in your bedroom. If you have one, I don't have a cable in my bedroom, so I don't feel the need to go unplug my Wi-Fi router, but that might be something that we're going to start adding to the list. So I suggest that dim lighting at least 30 minutes before bed. Use lamps, candles instead of overhead lights. When you have that overhead light, your brain associates it, your circadian rhythm associates it with daytime. So floor lamps, any kind of red light too is going to be better than a light bulb. That's going to help signal to your body that it's time to go to bed. I suggest avoiding napping. Naps can make you stay up later and get less sleep at night. You're going to reap the benefits more of getting straight sleep. But if you are somebody like a shift worker, for example, if you work through the night, I think a nap during the day to get some extra sleep in is going to be helpful. I would avoid large meals before bed. It's a total myth that you shouldn't eat before bed, but I think having a large meal can definitely keep you up. If you're going to eat something before bed, make it a light snack. I suggest having dinner within 2 hours before. But yeah, you can have a snack 30 minutes before bed. It's not going to affect anything. We want to turn the temperature down at night. I suggest sleeping in a bedroom below 70 degrees. Use a noise canceller, fans, or white noise machines. Avoid alcohol before bed. We've done a whole episode on alcohol. You know how that affects you. Keep your room dark. So use a sleep mask or blackout curtains. And like I already said, I personally avoid electronics before bed, but I suggest limiting them 30 to 60 minutes before. If you must use them, wear blue light blocking glasses. Blue light suppresses melatonin production more than any other kind of light. So consider supplements like melatonin, magnesium, sleepy time teas, or other sleep aids if you're not getting good sleep. And that's it, guys. I gave you my full rundown on sleep. I'm always encouraging you to focus on your health, your well-being. Sleep is the number one way to do that. If you are trying to work towards a weight loss goal and you're not getting good sleep, you're wasting your time. If you're trying to build muscle and not getting good sleep, you're wasting your time. If you want to feel good and you're not getting good sleep, you can't even expect to feel good until you're getting that good sleep. And that is a wrap on today's episode, guys. A little bit short and sweet. If you didn't listen to last week's episode yet, it was on body image, eating disorders, and how to be the best fitness professional you can be. I know it seems like it's just for fitness professionals, but we really worked hard, Randy and I, to make that whole episode feel very welcoming to anybody who's in it. And our goal was just to educate, to give you tips to help rewire how you talk about weight loss and yourself, and how you talk to your clients about weight loss and yourself. I would never go around to somebody and say ugh, I look so fat in that picture, because I do not allow myself to talk negatively about myself. And I know it's easier said than done. And although sometimes we're going to think it and feel it, I want you to just talk good about yourself always. And I want you to feel good always. And it starts right here, right now with sleep. So if you learned something from this episode, if you know somebody who doesn't sleep well, please share it with a friend, post it to your Instagram story and tag me and let me know what you learned. Have a great day, guys. Bye.